Usually, our problems beat us or have power over us, but sometimes we beat them or we feel that we might be able to beat them. Draw an actual time when you began to beat your problem or when things were still kind of bad, but you had a powerful thought that you might be able to beat the problem. We will call this moment a shining moment. Draw a clock in the corner of the page so that we can see the exact time and date that this moment occurred.
I was really starting to hate Lillian, but then one day at school the older kids started teasing her. One boy wanted to hit her, so I went over there and told him if he touched my sister, then he'd have me to answer to. That very same monster appeared again, but this time instead of making me do mean things, it seemed to be there to back me up if things turned nasty.
We'll get you next time.
I looked over at Lillian and she was smiling at me. That was my shining moment. Lillian looked grateful for what I had done and I felt really good inside for looking after her.
It seems to me that not only do you sometimes have power over the problem, but there are definite things that you do that help you to beat it or to feel hopeful. These we call your tactics or your tricks. Divide your page up into 4 and draw a few of your tactics or tricks into the squares.
Now every time I get mad at Lillian, I remind myself that she's my sister and that I need to treat her nicely. We still fight sometimes, of course, but she doesn't tell me anymore that the house is hers and not mine. She also doesn't steal my food when we get home from school now. I also remember to keep an eye out for my monster. He's only allowed to stick around when someone needs protecting, otherwise he has to go.
A person who can begin to overcome the kind of problem you have identified and named so well is a hero. Draw a picture of this hero, in other words you, in the future, doing the kind of things you want to do or being the kind of person you want to be.
When I grow up, I want to be a policeman and protect all the children from being bullied and stop the drunks fighting with each other. I feel good about myself when I'm protecting people and keeping the peace.
Now, we are going to do a portrait poem, which is a picture of your face drawn bit by the other members of the group, plus a personal message to you written by each of them, in which they say how they see you as a hero.
This is what my friends drew for me. I like what they've written about me. They say that I'm always happy and friendly. Lillian wrote that she feels safe when I'm around because I protect her.
Now that you've almost finished your hero book, please draw a picture that can be the cover for your book. Also, make up a title and put the name of the author and illustrator, which of course is you.
Don't look.
Leave the rest of the pages blank so that you can put in some more shining moments for the months ahead. Also, you'll need a blank page to stick in something from the next exercise. Now, I want you to split into pairs and read your hero book word for word to your partner. If you are the listener, take notes so that you can retell the story back to the hero whose book it is. Make notes about the parts that move or touch you the most. I want you to retell the story you have just heard using the notes that you made. Put your name on the notes, and when you are done, give them back to the hero of the story, who will then stick the notes into their hero book. Once your books are complete, pass them around so that we can all have a look at what each person has done. Next week, we are going to do the best part. We'll have a little closing ceremony, and you can each invite some people. So, let's each make a list of all those that have been important to us. We have no choice over the family we are born into, but we do have a choice over the members of what we call our club of life. You are the president of your club of life, so you can pick the members and you can choose anyone or anything that's important to you. From that list, you can then choose your guests for next week's ceremony. We'll have a little party with speeches, and you'll each have a turn to share something from your books.
I had so much fun making this hero book. I didn't really want to read it to anyone because I thought I was the only one with problems. And I thought people would make fun of me, but it wasn't like that at all. Everyone who listened to my stories really seemed interested in what I had to say, and no one made fun of me at all. Also, now I know that I'm not alone with my problems. We all have something that we struggle with. I wish my dad could have been here though. He could have enjoyed hearing me read my book.
Children, we need to go home now.
Tiger, Lillian, come on. I'd like to take your picture.